Today, Virginia eclipsed a new mark for confirmed coronavirus cases statewide. Here's a look at the latest numbers. More than 8,000 Virginians have tested positive since the pandemic arrived in the Commonwealth, and more than 250 people have now died. A more positive data point, more than 1,200 patients hospitalized with COVID-19 have since been discharged from Virginia hospitals. Governor Ralph Northam says Virginia is easing certain state medical regulations to help expand the medical workforce and boost staffing at long-term care facilities dealing with a lot of outbreaks in the state. Stay-at-home and business closure orders remain in effect. Earlier in the week, a couple dozen protesters called on Northam to reopen Virginia and lift restrictions. The governor says Virginia does not yet meet the criteria for Phase 1 of federal reopening guidelines laid out by the White House.
Just like everybody, I want to get back to being as near normal as we can as soon as possible, but we have to be patient.
State and local health leaders say they are working to get more testing material into the Commonwealth. Health experts say widespread testing is a critical component to easing restrictions. Starting next week, the Richmond Henrico Health Department plans to begin walk-up testing sites in some neighborhoods where healthcare access is difficult. President Trump says some states are ready to start reopening. He addressed the nation just a few moments ago, saying states like Ohio, Vermont, and Texas are preparing to lift some restrictions. However, several other states are still bracing for their peak in cases. Danya Backus has the latest.
Large flag-waving crowds lined the streets of Brookfield, Wisconsin Saturday to protest the governor's extended stay-at-home order. The so-called Liberate Wisconsin protest and others in several U.S. cities called for a restarting of the nation's economy. This week, President Trump unveiled a three-phase plan to reopen the country, leaving many of the details and decisions to governors. In his Friday coronavirus briefing, the president said he would like to resume large campaign events ahead of the November election.
I hope we're going to have rallies. I think they're going to be bigger than ever.
In New York State, where more than 235,000 people have tested positive for coronavirus, wearing a face covering in public is now mandatory when social distancing is not possible. Governor Andrew Cuomo says hospitalizations are still slowing, but warned that the state is still not in a good position.
We still have about 2,000 people yesterday who were new admissions to a hospital or new COVID diagnoses.
Boeing, which plans to restart some operations in Washington state in the days ahead, conducted its first COVID-19 transport mission. It flew a 737 jet from China with more than 500,000 medical-grade masks for healthcare workers in New Hampshire. While some states are gradually easing certain social distancing restrictions, California is keeping them in place as it deals with its highest death toll yet. Saturday night, Lady Gaga and a who's who of music legends hope to provide some relief in a global concert fundraiser, One World, Together at Home. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.